Hi, welcome to Take This Rose. I'm Tommy.
And I'm Jenny.
And we just had a little snafu here. I forgot we recorded a whole podcast, and it was great. It was electric.
It was actually good.
It was actually pretty good.
It was actually good.
I went to go save it, and I forgot to press record. I really want to just double check. We are recording this time, so we have to redo everything. So our energy is probably not going to be great.
Mm-hmm. I also had to take a quick break to feed Lucy.
Yeah, that's all right. So yeah, so now you're a little drained as well. That's okay though. It's all right. So we're.
Oh, I can't believe we have to talk about this shitburger again.
It's all right. We'll plow through it. We'll get through this one really fast. This will be a really quick episode. All right.
They're missing all the magic though. There were a lot of great facial expressions.
There were.
We winked at the camera for like a minute and a half.
We did wink. There was some good winking.
Yes.
If you're listening, you just missed us winking on YouTube. All right, let's take care of our housekeeping here. We are on YouTube, of course. Take This Rose is the channel.
Yes.
We're on Facebook.
Take This Rose.
Twitter.
At Take This Rose.
Instagram.
At Take This Rose Podcast.
Fantasy League.
Take This Rose Challenge.
There we go. Reviews on Apple Podcasts.
Yes.
Just subscribe, rate, and review. Take This Rose. And, of course, we have our email. It is... takethisrosepodcast@gmail.com. Mm-hmm. The mailbag is always open. Just adjust this for 1 second. There we go. Oh, whatever. So, we got a couple of emails this week.
We did.
Yeah, it's very exciting. This is the second time we've read them on camera now.
Which is upsetting because you know I like a cold read.
Yeah, it's all right. Don't worry about it. I'm sure the magic will still be there. So, our first one is from Dave. And I recognize his name from various social media platforms and stuff.
Thanks,
so,
Dave.
Long time listener or whatever.
Long time, first time.
Yeah. So thanks, Dave, for writing in. He's got a really good one. I like trying to make it seem as though it's the first time we're doing this.
We haven't done this already.
Yeah, I know.
Except we have.
It's just like sketch, all right? We've done sketch comedy before. We can do this, all right?
We have.
All right. So it's from Dave. It says, "Hey guys, first of all, congrats to Jenny on the baby."
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah. That said, I love the podcast, and since you are always looking for email. So thirsty.
So thirsty.
You can also follow me on Instagram at Tommy.Roth if you wanted to. I'm thirsty for that as well. Wanted to reach out with a question I think you might have fun with. I'm going to Chicago with my girlfriend of 4 years for our anniversary at the end of August. What special or cool thing should I have secretly planned in that city of yours? We have booked our dinners in the usual museums, an architecture boat ride, and a walking tour already. But I'd love to know what you think my secret plan should be. Thanks, Dave.
Dave's very planny.
Yeah, Dave is really on top of it.
Like, he's already got reservations made, tours booked.
Yeah.
Good call on the boat architecture tour.
It is fantastic.
It's really fun.
Yeah,
like going through the river.
Yeah. Do you know the
really
Chicago
great.
River used to flow the other way?
No.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Actually, I think I did know that.
Yeah, it's kind of a commonly known fact.
Common thing.
So I emailed him back because I wasn't sure if we wanted to keep this a surprise or not. He said it's okay. We talk about it. The obvious one for us, especially, is
to go see a show at Second City or IO.
Yeah, right. IO's going to be more improv.
Mm-hmm. Second City is more sketch.
A little more polished, maybe.
Yeah.
But they're both
depending on
funny.
what you're into.
Yeah, right, exactly. So there's plenty of good ones. I would say, actually, Improvised Shakespeare at IO is one of the coolest things you're going to see. Because they speak in iambic pentameter. They are fascinating.
It's really impressive.
Yeah, they are amazing. So
that's something that's really unique too.
Yeah, it is. Chicago style hot dogs, obviously.
Yes, Portillo's.
Yeah.
It's on Ontario. There's only one.
There's Chicago style pizza.
Many options there.
Yeah.
Our favorites are Giordano's and Lou Malnati's.
And Pequod's.
And
then there is a touristy place. No Navy Pier.
Don't go to Navy Pier. No. I told the story last time. I'm going to tell it again.
Okay, yeah.
When we moved from DC.
What? This is the first time I hear this
into our new apartment in Chicago. The leasing lady was just like, "Oh yeah, you guys moved here from DC. You should really go to Navy Pier." And we were like, "Bitch, what?"
Yeah.
It's like, actually, we used to live here. And then when she left, it was like, why is she recommending this to people?
Right, no, that's not a good place.
There's nothing to do there except spend money.
Yeah. Now, somewhere that is touristy. Oh, if you're a Saturday Night Live fan, the Billy Goat Tavern on Lower Michigan Avenue. That's a classic place just to see. But also a super touristy place that's worth it is Garrett's Popcorn. Because Garrett's Popcorn is delicious.
I feel like whenever I would walk there, past there to go to the train, I would just like get diabetes.
Oh, yeah, I know. And
just walking past and breathing the air coming out of Garrett's.
Always a line. It is always packed, but so good.
You could go to the stupid Nutella restaurant that's right by my office.
They have a restaurant?
Yes, they opened a Nutella restaurant, and I shit you not.
So just toast?
There had been lines out the door every day.
I'm not about that.
Because it opened like 3 or 4 weeks before I started my maternity leave.
Okay.
Every day. Lines out the door.
I don't understand what they could possibly serve.
Me neither.
That's something we did not talk about the first time.
No, this is new.
Now we have a second email. So Dave, take notes. No Nutella restaurant.
Yeah. Also, proposals are good.
Yeah.
After 4 years.
Sure, yeah.
That would be a good surprise.
No pressure. I don't think you have to rush it anyway.
Where would you propose? In Chicago, if you were proposing.
Am I a tourist or am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you are.
Okay.
You are giving advice to a tourist.
Buckingham Fountain.
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably the one.
Oh yeah, you should go to Buckingham Fountain.
Yeah, that's a cool place too. Yeah.
That's really nice. Also, rent a city bike and go Blake Shore Drive. Mm-hmm. That's really nice. Montrose Beach is nice because it's further north, but it's not as crowded as like North Avenue or Oak Street.
Yeah.
It's also not as rowdy.
Just be safe. That's be safe. That's all I'm gonna say.
At Montrose Beach.
At all of Chicago, even downtown.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
About that.
Now we have a second email.
Violence.
Yeah. Sorry. Highest murder rate. So funny.
At least that's what President Trump tells me.
No, I think we do have the highest murder rate. Yeah. Yeah, it's not great.
It's bad.
We also have a second email. This one is from we're not gonna say her name, but a loyal listener who I appreciate her thought and concern and reaching out and listening and watching. But we'll get into this email.
Tommy. I need to tell you something important. Several times you have made comments on the podcast which make the audience wonder if you're gay. This is going to work against you if you truly want to get on The Bachelorette. Always a fan. Redacted.
It's also, that's something I kind of noticed. The audience. It's not just this listener.
Not just
is
her.
There a sizable contingent of our audience is like, oh, Tommy
it's
is
in
this
the
gay as it
subreddit.
gets. Yeah. Everyone that's on the subreddit's talking about it. How haven't I seen it? All right, so a couple of things here. I'm flattered that you'd think that. But I'm not good enough to be gay.
Nope, look at his glasses.
Yeah. My hair isn't good enough.
These are not the glasses of a gay man.
Now, this is a good Henley for a gay man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I think I'm pulling it off. I like it.
No, you look great in the Henley.
Thanks.
And your shorts. He's got mint shorts on.
They're good.
Because he cares.
Yeah.
People.
Caring.
Let's not confuse watching the Bachelor franchise and caring about your appearance.
And doing yoga.
And doing it.
And saying you'd fuck Peter.
Well, who wouldn't?
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I think.
Who in their right mind wouldn't fuck Peter?
That transcends heterosexuality.
It does. And you know what? Sexuality is fluid. It's a spectrum. But
now I will have to explain the joke here. So this is a good joke because I'm explaining it. So that's a good sign.
That's how you make a joke funnier.
Yeah, exactly.
It's by explaining it.
It's very much like how I plug my Instagram handle at Tommy.Roth.
Plug.
That is a joke based on all the shilling that these contestants have to do. I'm going to check that we're recording.
Schiller's going to shill.
Yes, we are recording.
We're recording.
So good.
Thank God.
Thank God. Thank fucking God almighty.
I have a child.
So that's a joke about that. I have a life. That's a joke about that, right? That I don't think a lot of people get, but we get it, and so that's funny.
It's just a little too meta for some people.
This is a joke about other Bachelor podcasts. Because so many of them, like when I'm saying that stuff, so many of these podcasts are like, 2 straight guys watching The Bachelor. Like, oh my God, I can't believe this, blah, blah, blah.
How dare they?
Yeah, it's like, no, this is a silly show where we're gawking at people. Yeah. And like, you're supposed to feel, I don't know, weird emotions. And now also it's kind of transcended to like sports radio, a manly setting. It's talking about it so much.
Yeah, a lot of sports shows have Bachelor segments.
And
now.
I'm just joking. I think it's funny that I'm...
Yeah. Bill Simmons, The Ringer, has a Bachelor podcast.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with being gay.
No.
Yeah. Some of my best friends are gay. Not best friends, but I know people that are.
Some of my best friends are black.
Yeah. I have acquaintances. I'll be honest.
No, I'm just saying. It's,
that type of thing. Yeah. So, thanks for caring. I'm not gay, so feel free to nominate me for The Bachelorette. And you can reach out to us at takethisfirstpodcast@gmail.com. Send in those nominations.
For more information.
Get them going. And, take photos of me from my Instagram at Tommy.Roth. Put them on your Instagram and tag Bachelor Casting in them.
Ooh,
They'll start to notice, yeah. I think that's good.
We do have several casting directors following us.
I think there's 2. And I think they follow a lot of people. Yeah, we got a couple. So, yeah, hey, just get in touch. So, yeah. So, let's dive into this episode. We're going to plow through this double time this time, all right?
So bad.
Papa Bear was there.
He makes an obscene amount of money.
Someone was kind enough to share that on our YouTube page recently. Is an article by The Ringer. Go look it up. It's interesting.
Thank you, YouTube commenters.
Yeah. A little background about the men tell all. This is a big hookup scene. It's where guys from this season will hook up with girls from the previous season. That the women tell all kind of, it's all one big fuck.
It's very incestuous.
Fest. Yeah, it's very incestuous. So like when Kenny's daughter got dropped off, when she showed up, he's like, she's got to ride home, right?
Right?
Because I've got my eyes on
like, we're not going to Disneyland until tomorrow.
Yeah, right, yeah. You get a babysitter tonight. Yeah. Go back with Chris Harrison.
Well, she's like, what, 13? She doesn't need a babysitter. Just leave her in the hotel room.
She's fine. But like, what if they double them up? That'd be a problem.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Have her give Leah less.
You just have to go to the woman's room.
Yeah, I guess. That's a good point. Okay, so you are a master magician.
Logistically.
Logistician? Is that the word? I think that's a word.
Logistician?
Logistician? Yeah, I think so. There.
Ask Siri.
Siri, is logistician a word? Siri, is logistician a word? No.
Here's what I found
Siri,
on the web
is
for
larger
logistician a word.
Titian?
Fuck you, Siri.
Fuck you.
She doesn't understand my Chicago accent. It's a word. So Papa Bear's there. It's just getting the crowd riled up. They showed some reaction shots. Something we need to know about these reaction shots.
They're pre-taped.
Yes, they say, look surprised. Look shocked. Shocked and surprised, very similar. Look like something's funny. We're doing it on our YouTube right now. Yeah. Oh, wow, that's a good fake laugh.
I know!
It's kind of making me wonder if you've been fake laughing this whole time at all my jokes.
You'll never know.
No, yeah. Never. You know, as with most women faking things, I'm fine with it.
Right? It's the effort.
Yeah, that's all I care about. So, yeah, that's kind of a weird thing. We need to get in this audience. It's on the bucket list.
Yep.
Before I die, we are going to this.
So we should just send the clip of our reactions.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's perfect audition reel. Yeah. If so, I don't get on the Bachelorette, I'll be like, all right, fine.
Put me in the audience.
Women tell all that audience.
Put me in, coach.
Or the final rows. Oh man, can you imagine the electricity of a live event? Man, wow.
Ooh. Gives me tingles.
So yeah, that was going on. They showed memorable moments from some of the past mental.
Whatever.
The most awkward one was the gender reveal with JP and Ashley, where they did a fucking ultrasound on television. How many nationally televised ultrasounds did you have?
0.
0. Okay.
This is the normal amount.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the normal amount. They actually don't do that many ultrasounds.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
I'm acting like this is new information.
I know. This is also something I already told. We had a funny transvaginal joke. Guys.
Man, I fucked up so bad. I'm sorry. I still feel like we're doing an okay job here.
I hope so.
We had some funny outfits. Well, let's start off with Iggy. He looked like Mark Morrison in the Return of the Mac music video. That's a really original line that I haven't said before tonight. He was wearing a blue suit, black shirt with a gold chain, and glasses. Jenny, come on. Here we go. This isn't that bad. So yeah, he looked like Mark Morrison in the Return of the Mac music video.
Which I realized that I've not been knowing the correct words to that song.
Yeah. What did you think it was?
Return of the Night.
You know?
I didn't know where the night went or why it was coming back.
Well, the night probably left when the day came because the sun.
Day man. Oh.
I love that they brought that on the road too.
Thunder of the night man.
DeMario was
Sorry.
way too casual.
He had a short sleeve button down on. And it was just white.
Yeah, no pattern. Alex was in his weird Russian thing, whatever.
Said nothing.
Yeah, he didn't say anything.
No.
Not a peep. And Dean was in like
Deanie Dean.
he's wearing it's like a dinner jacket, like a tuxedo jacket.
Yeah,
with a
it
bow
had the
tie.
shiny lapels, which you hate.
Yeah.
And then it was like some sort of camo-esque
Yeah.
pattern.
It's like a leafy
It wasn't
camo, yeah.
quite camo.
Yeah.
It was blue.
And his hair.
It was just extra swoopy.
Yeah, it was like a weird swoop. It was like
extra,
a W.
It had extra waves in it.
Yeah.
And if we had hit record last time, you would have heard me do a really, really lengthy description about how women in the 50s used to pin up their waves.
I'm going to channel my inner Lee here. I deeply apologize. I'm learning every day. I'm learning to press record. I'm sorry. So those were some of the outfits that we had. Then we got into some of the storylines that were so prominent and really impacted our lives this season.
And that really stuck with us.
Yeah, really just impactful.
Yeah.
We had Lucas versus Blake.
Which I forgot about.
I forgot all about that in the banana.
I was like, who are you people?
Yeah. Those are two people that I wish would just, be in a car together and kind of go over the side of a cliff.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I think America would be a better place for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor Mooch. God. Once again, I'm going to bring up Mooch this time of recording.
Yeah.
Can I just say how better of a place our country was when Mooch had a position of power?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just sucking his own cock.
Yep. No, not sucking his own cock.
Oh, well, yeah, but
He's
now
not.
But we established earlier he's going to try now. Why not? He's flexible.
He's got nothing in his life now.
Yeah, right.
He sold his company.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe he can get out of that. I don't think the deal went through yet.
I don't know. Oh, the Mooch.
His wife divorced him
Yeah.
because he missed the birth of their child. And then text her.
I will
Was
pray
it
for
3 days later?
Yeah, I will pray for
I
our
will pray
child.
for our child.
I will pray he never has to suck his own cock. All right, so
OMG, guys.
So Adam said for Lucas, it should have been less waboom, more wabai.
Solid burn.
Good one.
Solid burn.
DeMario, then we got into his storyline. And DeMario, you want to talk about a guy ready for a relationship.
That is
DeMario
not
that guy.
DeMario.
Yeah,
It's opposite.
he referred to that lady that went on the show.
As a side piece.
Yeah, a random ass chick, he said.
Yep. Everybody's got a side piece.
Yeah, every girl that you text at 5 a.m. And he's saying, it wasn't a big deal. Except the way he handled it on the show was completely different.
Yes.
Yeah, because when he handled it on the show, he said, "Who's this?"
He even kind of started to do that
Yeah.
at this.
He's
He's like, I text everybody.
yeah, please. He tried to text Britney Spears.
Yes.
Do you want to go back into
No.
that story
Guys,
again?
there's a video of him
There's a
getting
video of him
rejected
trying
by
to
Britney Spears.
give his number to Britney
It's
Spears,
funny.
and she wouldn't take it.
Google it.
Sure you don't want to do that one, or no?
Go for it.
No, that's fine. And he's like, you have no proof that,
We said ocular
yeah, you have no ocular evidence.
evidence.
And someone's like, what does that mean? I think that is just
What, do you
visual
want a
evidence.
sex tape?
Yeah. It's like, you've got no proof. And Papa Bear's like, I've got videotapes. I've got tape of proof. So,
Of DeMario saying it.
yeah, right.
Not of the sex tape. Papa Bear does not have a sex tape of DeMario.
No.
That we know of.
DeMario was caught on camera doing other things in Paradise.
Which they didn't address because they're...
They'll save it for an After Paradise special. And they'll exploit the shit out of that one as well. Speaking of exploitative shit.
Dean.
Oh.
No? Something else?
Kenny and Lee.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, then we got into our favorite topic.
Race.
Yeah. Kenny started off by saying that they all agreed that it was going to be a gentleman's game. First of all, referring to pursuing a young woman as a game, I think
Yeah,
is
not great.
gentlemanly. No,
Not great. Not
See,
a great start.
that's something I didn't say last time that we've stumbled upon.
Yeah,
this
no,
time.
that's very...
Yeah, that's
Very
astute.
astute.
Yes.
We thought of the same word there.
Yeah. Oh man, we're just on the same wavelength. All right, you keep freaking out that I didn't press record too. No, but we've got record. We're almost at 20 minutes. Holy smokes.
How?
Wow. So he kept saying that, even though, Kenny, I get that he's definitely the protagonist in this situation.
Yes.
But he didn't act gentlemanly.
No, and like all of them were spewing shit about each other all the time, especially Iggy, Resident Rat. So
and they keep calling each other like bitch and like all that stuff. Oh, it's so I just hate hearing that so much.
I know, which we've talked about before, but it's worth mentioning again.
Yeah. So then Kenny said we saw different Lees in the house or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they brought him down the hot seat, and then his daughter came out, which was a nice moment, even though it was complete bullshit.
Yeah.
Because, like, they said, well, we thought we shouldn't keep you away from your daughter any longer.
I don't know.
You know, this was filmed 2 weeks ago.
Whatever.
He got back in probably, like, mid-April. I don't think he's just been, like, holding off on seeing his daughter the whole time.
Probably not.
No, I hope not. That'd be very bad.
Suddenly he got in the hot seat, and it was just, like, a big runaround.
He was saying that a lot of his tweets from, like, social media and stuff were facetious.
Yes. It's like, no, he just... And I think Will brought this up. It's like, you just needed to come out here and say, I said these things. They were racist. They were terrible. That's not the person I want to be anymore.
Right. And,
like, he should have just fucking owned up to it.
And as bad as the show was for bringing this to air now, and they just, once again, completely drag it out unnecessarily long.
It's like, they cast him knowing this.
Yeah, they're...
And, like, looking for this.
And Papa Bear's acting so appalled that...
Yeah. It's like, you didn't just find these tweets.
No. You knew them. They must do extensive social media.
They have to.
Yeah, I would assume.
And honestly, it's not that hard.
No, you just go through.
Yeah.
Scroll. Then Dean came down on the hot seat. Once again, his hair was all askew.
Yes.
He talked about how the hometown was difficult, but it's actually good for his family. Mm-hmm. It's kind of cathartic.
Yeah. Which I wouldn't have chosen to do that on national television, but you know,
hey,
whatever.
to each his own. You know, some people.
You do you, Dean.
Yeah, some people choose therapy. Others go on national TV.
Yeah. But if that was great for you, then awesome.
I guess. And he's going on Paradise. Funny thing about this Men Tell All. Mm-hmm. Usually, the Tell Alls are a big opportunity for the third place finisher or fourth place finisher even to go ahead and audition for the lead of the next season.
Yes.
But
the top three were not present.
Yeah. And so Dean would only be the logical candidate here, but he said he's going to Paradise.
Yeah. So he's not going to be the Bachelor.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be Peter.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, pretty much. People are saying Eric. There's no way it's going to be Eric. I'm sorry. Just no way.
It's going to be Peter.
Yeah. For several reasons. Like, Peter is so perfectly boring for them.
Yes.
That's the first one. I think they like...
He is a more attractive Ben Higgins.
Yeah, I think they like guys from the Midwest, too. I think it gives them, like, a wholesome thing.
Because most of them were douchebags.
Yeah, and Peter just has better hair than anybody else.
Then,
Those are
like,
the three
pretty
big
much
ones.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Second only to Mitt Romney.
Oof, man. Touch of gray. Man. Great flow.
Like, how do you do that?
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, he looked like a comic book character at times.
Yes.
He was, like, 70, too. He looked great.
No.
Yes, he's old. Maybe he's like 70 now.
Ask Siri.
She won't understand me. She'll think I'm like ordering a pizza.
How old is Mitt Romney? Your pizza will be here in 30 minutes. Oh, whoops.
Okay, I found this on the web for how old is Mitt Romney. Your pizza will be there in 30 minutes.
That didn't happen the first time we recorded. Let's see what they say about Mitt.
On the Wikipedia.
While we're waiting for that to load. So yeah, Peter is our clear cut. Born, well, we could have just done the math
it'll say his age right
70,
there.
yeah.
He is 70. Holy balls, Mitt.
Yeah.
Keeping it tight.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Anywho.
So he's going to Paradise. Dean is. Then Rachel came out. Mm-hmm. She spoke to Dean. Nothing happened. Spoke to DeMario.
About nothing.
Nothing. She spoke to Adam and Matt.
Who?
Those two?
Who?
She spoke to them and said, I wish America would have seen more of you guys to know how great you are. That Matt guy actually seems like a great guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Way too normal.
Yeah. Fred had a little speech for her that he...
It's definitely prepared.
Yeah. He said it in the mirror several times.
Sorry, Fred.
Saying that you never gave me a chance because you knew me when I was a child. She did call him Frederick, too, which is a little... Yeah. So
condescending.
And then Kenny said, if it doesn't work out with any of your top three, you've got my number. Mm-hmm. And does she have his number?
I don't know. Probably. Maybe. I don't
That'd
know.
be a little weird, wouldn't it?
I don't know. Maybe they exchanged numbers when he left.
Sometimes your exes delete your number.
Yes.
And sometimes they block it.
Yes. And sometimes men say to you, if you ever divorce your husband. Oh, that was terrible. It was much better last time.
Yeah, well, but that's been
There
said
was
to you.
there was a natural segue.
Yeah, but we discussed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In person, not
Yeah.
even via text.
Yeah. And
Face to face.
Yeah.
Ballsy.
Yeah, just asking if it doesn't work out with you and the father of your child.
Well, this was said before I had a child.
Yeah, but still, yeah.
Still.
Yeah, it's not going. And I said, how much did you tip your Uber driver after he said that to you?
And I said, I've never tipped an Uber driver.
So this led into a nice
and I have a
discussion.
4.9.
I've got a 4.8, but I've passed out in the back of several Ubers. And I've made them take me to Taco Bell drive-thrus as well.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah.
And I'm very, like, I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but, like, I'm very likable.
Whereas I am just such a punchable face.
Yeah.
Such a punchable fucking
You get
face.
in and they're like, fuck you.
Yeah.
And I get in and they're like, oh, this cute little white girl.
You know what?
She's talkative.
Actually, I bet you that those Uber drivers are homophobic. Because obviously I give off a
You
really
give off a huge gay vibe.
gay vibe, yeah. So, God, fuck you, Uber. So glad that CEO got canned. God.
All right, am I not supposed to use Uber anymore?
Oh, no, I don't think that matters. Like, even when there is something big in January, there's so many things that we're supposed to boycott that people just forget about. But in January,
There's too much.
There's like, everyone's like, oh, we should boycott them.
Because they like surged or something, or they didn't surge when all the airport protests were happening. And
it's
was
downloaded on my phone. I'm not deleting it.
I don't remember.
I'm just going to use it. What, am I going to download another app?
That'll take like 3 minutes.
Oh my God, can you believe that? No, it's going to take like 5 because I'm going to have to put in my credit card information again.
This is just outrageous.
No, that is not happening.
No.
So, and then they showed some bloopers.
Didn't care.
Yeah, who cares? And then they showed a preview for next week, and we didn't care.
We didn't watch it.
Yeah, because guess what's happening next week?
Brian's gonna win.
Yeah. Peter will come in second. Eric.
He will be the Bachelor.
Eric is going to take his last 3 white Hanes t-shirts from the 5-pack and go home.
He didn't get to wear them.
No.
So sad.
Once again, go back and watch. He's wearing the same white t-shirt in the last couple episodes.
Yeah.
I honestly do wonder, like, laundry for them. That has to be an issue.
Well, I'm sure there's a washer and dryer in the house.
But they're not in the
Maybe
house.
they send it out. Oh, like when they're traveling?
Yeah, that could actually explain why Eric is kind of recycling some of his clothes.
No, they aren't. It's not the same shirt. It's one of a 5-pack.
Well, that's why he ran out and got the 5-pack. So, well, I guess we should find out. He wasn't at the men tell all, so.
We need to know.
Yeah. So it was.
Was it a 5-pack? Was it a super 8-pack?
You never know. Was it the, like, dry cotton one?
I don't know.
I don't know. Did it have the tag? No tag.
Were you like Michael Jordan? Were you tagless?
Yeah. So, once again, thanks so much for listening. That's a really great episode. Abbreviated Take This Rose.
We're sorry.
I'm sorry. I fudged up so bad. I'm sorry, Jenny.
I love how you said you fudged up.
I did. We swear enough. I don't need to throw another
It's
fuck
really
in there.
not you, it's me.
No. It
I
is.
have the potty mouth.
Yeah, I know. Oh. Yeah, well, I think you bring out my potty mouth for sure.
I probably do.
Yeah.
I'm the reason we have an explicit rating.
Yeah. I wonder if we took that down, would we get in any trouble? I wonder if we get
The
a
explicit
bigger
rating?
yeah.
Well, yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Some like 9-year-old would find our podcast.
Yeah. Oh, well, listen to
They
this.
would be listening to it.
Mommy, what are these people saying? My delicate little ears. I don't know why he's a Jewish kid. Uncle Hoyshel, what's going on? Let's just throw a big stereotype out there.
Oh, right.
I love all peoples. I want that established.
We should we should probably end this now.
No,
Before we take ourselves a deeper hole.
it's all right. It's all right. Let's do our reminders. So YouTube.
Take This Rose.
Apple Podcasts.
Take This Rose.
Subscribe, rate, and review. Facebook.
Take This Rose.
Twitter.
At Take This Rose.
Little curveball in there for you. Instagram.
At Take This Rose Podcast.
Gmail.
takethisrosepodcast@gmail.com.
And of course, my Instagram is
Tommy.Roth.
at Tommy.Roth. Let's get those nominations in for the Bachelorette. Let's get them rolling. Send us some proof. Let's get it going. If you wanted to, this is something I suggested when we recorded earlier. I think it's still a good idea. You could take pictures from my Instagram, which once again is
at Tommy.Roth.
And you put it up and you tag Bachelor Casting in it. Great idea. And then you can tag our podcast Instagram in there, yeah. And if you like our stuff, just share links to all of our stuff too. Just spread the word, yeah. Tell your friends, get it going, because Paradise is coming up and it is gonna be hot and it's gonna be wild. I'm really looking forward to it. Your child is crying.
Yep.
So that means it's time for us to go. So thanks so much. Thanks for bearing with us.
Bye.
Bye.